What are you known for? There's a book out there, it's called The Blue Ocean Strategy. And in the Blue Ocean Strategy, it talks about the blue ocean and the red ocean. I'll give you an example or a breakdown. We're going to use some graphics to illustrate this point as we go through this presentation with you. In the red ocean strategy, you have to compete in the existing market space. In the blue ocean strategy, you get to create uncontested new space that's breaking into the blue ocean. I'll give you an example. I work quite a bit with bankruptcy law firms around the country. I've personally been retained by over 40 of them. And a lot of them are trapped in being able to charge and offer services beyond what their competitors do because they're all in that same box of being known as a bankruptcy attorney. And some of them that I've consulted with, I told them, quit using the word bankruptcy in your practice, and what you want to be able to be is a debt resolution expert. And maybe you create a 12-step process over a 2-year period of time of helping these people get back on track financially. You help them on the financial path to recovery. That's an example of the difference between the blue ocean strategy and the red ocean strategy. In the red ocean strategy, you're always trying to beat the competition. You see, in the blue ocean strategy, the competition becomes invisible. They're irrelevant because you kind of created a unique space for your practice or the services that you offer, a niche if you want to call it that. That's the difference between the blue ocean strategy and the red ocean strategy. By the way, I highly recommend you should go out and buy this book. I use it in all my teachings. I love it. I use it whenever I'm trying to help a company with their branding and creating some differentiation or some separation from their competitors. In the red ocean strategy, they have to exploit existing demand. In the blue ocean strategy, you get to create and capture new demand. There's a big difference between the red ocean versus the blue ocean. In the red ocean strategy, you make the value cost trade-off. Okay, so you've got this cost trade-off competition, all this all around you. In the blue ocean strategy, you get to break the code. You're forming a whole new category, so you get to change the whole paradigm. Back to the bankruptcy attorneys. I mean, I have a person that I work with right now that was charging very consistently $2,000 to $2,500 for an upfront retainer. He was what we call a one-and-done attorney. He would get the upfront retainer, he would end up getting the discharge on the bankruptcy, and he was done with the client. That's what I call a one-and-done attorney. And then I helped him reorganize his practice where now he charges $995 up front, and then he basically post-discharge, once the bankruptcy is discharged, he signs up the client for a 2-year coaching program at $99 per month and walks them through a 12-step program to be able to rebuild their credit, to be able to get savings, to 2 years later be able to re-engage in possibly buying real estate. So my point is this, that's an example of the differentiation between a bankruptcy attorney versus a debt solution or debt resolution expert. Blue ocean versus red ocean. So this is just a value-added video that we wanted to be able to send to you. Again, we're in the business of marketing, professionals, firms, and the professionals themselves, personal marketing versus organizational marketing. If you've not given a lot of time and consideration to this blue ocean versus red ocean strategy, how are you blending in? By the way, in marketing, there's a saying that goes like this: the more you blend in, the more you fade away. I'm going to repeat that. The more you blend in, the more you fade away. There's another saying in marketing that says, is your marketing aligned with your market? Is your marketing aligned with your market? So I hope you saw this video. I hope it gets you to think about you, your positioning, your branding, your practice. And this isn't necessarily going to help you reorganize everything in terms of getting prepared for your appearance on an upcoming radio show. But hopefully long term, it'll help you get your hands around your messaging more. With that said, thank you very much.